I said it.
And your daddy's a fishmonger.
Ooh. What a salty pair. Shall we?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Good morning.
Hi. Oh, Hutch is here. Hey, Hutch.
Hutch, how are you? Why are you using your soft voice for Hutch?
That was my soft voice?
You're like, oh, Hutch is here.
Oh.
Like you've been like wandering around the office like, what's up, everybody? And then all of a sudden, oh, Hutch is here.
Because he's a
Hutch is special.
a delicate baby fawn, and if I speak too loud, he's gonna like leave the room.
This is what happens when you grow up in Portland.
It's like when
We're
you
being
approach
so
a
mean right
deer.
now.
That's like when you have to stop your car and get out of the car and like approach the deer.
God, I hope he's not still watching. Are you still watching, Hutch?
Yeah, he's still watching.
He better still be watching. I know where he lives.
Yeah.
To sign his checks, I'll go to his house and put every TV in this house on this channel so he can
Hi,
watch.
Mr. Tandy. Hi, Veg. Hi, Gamos Gamer, and Hutch.
Hey, look at this.
Whoa.
Sensational news. AMD is ahead of NVIDIA. This is including all the data from even APU. So this is not just dedicated graphics cards. NVIDIA is still ahead there. But you got the brand new AMD, 5700, whatever, the Navi stuff out. And that's putting a little bit of a dent in it. But look, according to this, if you're going by these rules, Intel is the king of graphics cards, right?
Yeah.
And you guys all know that Intel just makes all the graphics cards, right?
Every single one of them.
So this is
All of
like
them.
when you buy a laptop or something and it has Intel integrated graphics, that's all included in this survey. So, I mean, I don't know. What's PC gamers, stop talking about hardware. Like, for real, could you please just
Because also,
stop talking about hardware? Oh, God. This is, I'm not even going to bring up the article here. Nope, not going to do it. Just, I love all the people here freaking out about this. You know, every link's an affiliate link, obviously, because, dude, if I'm going to post something with a bunch of hardware, I'm going to put all my affiliate links in there because that's how we eat. You guys come and get free information, and we get to eat because you click on our affiliate links and buy stuff. That's how it works. But PC Gamer posted PC Gamer posted this brand new, the best CPU for gaming in 2019, completely ignoring the brand new Ryzen CPUs, which are the best for the money.
yeah. And uses benchmarks from a year ago.
PC Gamer, great. I'll go there and get my video game news. What I usually do is I have this thing where I go to PC Gamer and see what is new when it comes to PC gaming. And if there's something I really like, I go to a different website like Rock Paper Shotgun or something like that, and I do a deep dive. But PC Gamer is great because they do have like everything new seems to pop up there really quickly.
Sure.
So it's like, let's see what's new.
It's a good springboard to actual information.
Yeah, it aggregates and throws it all in front of me. So
I think we have another PC Gamer article later on
we
can make fun of later.
We usually have PC Gamer articles.
I know.
Anyway, speaking of PC gaming, do you want one of these or what?
No.
You don't want one? They're 750 pounds.
Yeah, and $14,000. Wow. The Acer Predator Thronos Air gaming chair.
So this is a full-on computer. You got the chair integrated into it, and the chair will lay back, and all that kind of stuff. You have this thing will swivel. Is it raining? Something's happening on the roof. So
That's plastic whipping in wind or something.
So here's the thing, Acer, they made one of these in 2018. It was $30,000. So that's a pretty big step in the right direction.
It's a great price cut. They're practically giving it away for
It's
$14,000.
basically free.
Yeah.
So you probably have about $3,000 worth of PC and monitor all built in, maybe even less than that, right? Mm-hmm. Mouse and keyboard. So the whole chair and the apparatus is probably going to be over $10,000 worth of chair and apparatus.
Yeah.
How much could we save if we built our own chair and apparatus?
I don't know. Maybe we should build our own chair and apparatus and see what happens.
And we could sell it under the clever marketing name of chair and apparatus.
Yes.
How much would you guys pay?
This looks like the precursor to those chairs that people in WALL-E we're in.
You just need to have a hover component, then we're good to go.
Yeah, this is where our downfall begins.
Right, with one of these.
Yeah, once this becomes like easily
They need
enough for everyone to buy.
It needs to be VR.
Yeah.
And then an IV for food. Mm-hmm. And then make it into a toilet.
And a colostomy bag for, yeah.
Oh, God. By the way.
Yeah, YouTube says does it have a commode, too. Yeah.
A commode. Where are you from, YouTube? That's some Midwest speak. Is that commode, or is it that's more of a Bible Belt? I don't know. Who says commode?
Snaggleby says he can make it for $1,000.
$1,000.
That's.
You just got to get some kind of a crane
We could get
arm.
14 of those for the same price.
If we head over to the shipyard tomorrow night, I bet we can pilfer a miniature crane arm.
YouTube is in the UK.
He's in the UK.
Yes.
They say commode. Oh, they
In the
do say
commode.
I guess so a commode in the UK is one of those. It's one of those tanks that is up above and you pull the string, I believe.
Okay.
Right? Is that the way it is? In the Bible Belt, a commode is a toilet, just a regular old toilet with the bucket on the back, and you push. That's just a commode.
What about going to the loo?
The loo?
Yeah.
Named after Lewis Johnson, where he went to go drain his Johnson.
Oh.
Yes, and so that's where that became the loo, because that was a urinal.
Yeah.
And then the John is the crapper, because his name was John Crapper.
Yeah.
See? I just made all this shit up. It's all fake. Half of it's real, but that's the way news works.
The crapper thing is accurate.
The crapper thing's accurate.
That's accurate.
John Crapper. Yep.
Yeah. It's a built-in toilet under a chair. Okay.
It's built-in toilet.
A
under
commode
a chair.
is a built-in toilet.
Does a commode have to have one of those dangly things up in the air where you pull the string and it does it?
I think this is causing way too much commotion.
Well, in lieu of everything else.
Oh
God. We need to get our mind out of the toilet and
we
move
are
on.
just flush with toilet references right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about next?
Oh, we kind of circling the drain here.
Oh, God. We can't help it. We just won't stay down. Anyway,
Yeah.
this is a quick mention. Solar panels and crops can coexist. Holy shit. Especially now that the sun is so hot, it's roasting most of the crops. They're
Yep.
like, hey, just put solar panels over top to intercept the sun, and then the crops can have some shade so they're not roasted by the UV lights that we're creating by destroying the ozone. Perfect.
Hey,
Easy.
nice.
Moving right along.
Moving on. Fixed. You're welcome.
Okay, I want to talk about brain implants. These are fun.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's several different companies. Neuralink is one that's mentioned in the top here, but there's several other nanotech companies working on little meshes that go into your brain to repair certain pieces like this. You know, you've got a neurological issue. Maybe you're paralyzed. Maybe you have Alzheimer's or something like that. They can go in with these meshes and try to reconnect some of the pieces of the brain to repair it, to allow you to, get back your normal functionality. The problem is your brain kind of rejects this stuff.
Yeah.
So after a while, it stops working. You're gonna have to crack up in your head again. I don't know. They're working on it. It's starting. I mean, they're doing some things. Things can happen. Elon Musk is working on Neuralink, which is a little different. It's not just a mesh that goes on your brain. It's actually a chip. They're going to go into certain parts of your brain and stick a chip in. And then at first it'll be the same kind of thing, like trying to improve, I guess, psychological disorders or, just same types of thing. Like having a stroke, they can help fix that or something. But get to the point where we can learn stuff.
We're getting into like Verbo Brain country, like in Star Wars.
How's that work? I don't know.
It's like half mechanical, half biological brain.
Yeah.
Basically, but you know that guy in Empire Strikes Back that's like Lando Calrissian's like number 2 guy that follows him around that has that big thing clicked to the back. That's I believe that's supposed to be a Verbo Brain.
See the guy that just goes like this that one time and that's like his signature move?
Yeah.
That's the guy?
Yeah.
With the 2 things where he's telling something to take off, or is that somebody else?
Yeah, I don't.
I remember somebody else had.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do we have over here with Snaggleby?
I have a shaking and convulsing right arm. It's fixed by an implant, like a pacemaker for my brain, but more precise. It learns from the reaction of the surrounding tissue.
Where's the implant?
That's pretty cool.
Is the implant in your head, or is it in your arm, or where's the signal being intercepted?
It's actually a massive backpack. Yeah.
So say we get Neuralink, right? And say you got a USB port in the back of your head, Type C probably. I don't want to. How dare they? How dare they just have a pop up like that? How many of you guys would?
In his head.
It's
all in your head.
It's all in your head.
Yeah.
So how many of you guys would want this if you could maybe download Piano Virtuosity, and like all of a sudden you've got Franz Liszt and
Talking like some Matrix, I know kung fu shit.
yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Like
yeah.
suppose that like we're 20 years down the road, would you guys want this if you could just like download kung fu?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. What if the side effects were that like society's no longer balanced because the people who cannot afford this are going to just be extremely dumb compared to the people who can afford this, because all of a sudden you've downloaded all the languages and the dictionary. You got the whole Funk and Wagnalls up here. Is that still a thing?
There's a whole separation already like that, so whatever.
Yeah, it's going to make it even worse.
Or it would help level out the playing field a little bit.
Well, I mean, the people who are already in the ditches are not going to get this
All
stuff.
those people that could be like, hey, I could download how to be a functional parent. Like,
They're not going to get it.
I know.
The elite's going to keep it from them. They don't get to be smarter.
I just want to download parkour.
Parkour?
Yeah.
What do I want to download, huh? Okay, that's what we're talking about next.
Okay, what skills would you download into yourself?
If you could only download two skills.
Two skills. Is flight one of those skills?
No, it can't be anything superhero. It has to be something practical that's normal humans can do.
Could you? Okay, let me ask this borderline. Could you download like the ability to have an eidetic memory?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because that would be, instead of downloading something, that would be changing the structure and the functionality of the brain. So it'd have to be like something like all languages, or some instruments or something like that. So
implant that corrects your to you are.
That's it. Just implant that just
a
always
grammar
corrects.
spelling implant. So okay, so parkour.
Parkour.
Yeah. And all the martial arts.
Yeah, just like I would do martial arts.
I would just become like a cyberpunk monk, whatever.
I feel like you would have to have martial arts.
Yeah.
And then, see, I almost want to say something technological, but like I feel like at that point I want to like get away from computers a little bit because I would be too connected, So
yeah, like how to pilot a tank or something would be cool.
I would go back and forth. That would be
or a helicopter.
I feel like stuff like that you can learn quickly enough, But
Yeah.
whereas like mastering the piano or the guitar or the viola.
An implant that
can
stops
take a
you from saying wildly inappropriate things on a date.
That's half the fun.
Yeah, like a romance app, like a hey baby.
Let me talk to you about wildly inappropriate things. When you go on a date and something wildly inappropriate comes out of your mouth, and they stay and they smile, but they have that smile where they're like, "I shouldn't be smiling." That's the one.
Yep, that's
right
how you
there.
know.
You're like, oh.
Yep.
But if they're like, and they want to leave, then you're like, that's a great way to tell when you should stop caring and stop spending your money. If they ask for a second drink after that, be like, it's on you.
Yeah.
This second drink, all you. You go ahead.
Yeah.
Have as many as you want, but you're cut off from my pay from me paying. So that's a very traditional way to look at it. Roast me in the comments.
I feel like this would be a dangerous road for me, but an implant that like will allow me to correctly respond to people in conversations I'm not paying attention to. So like when they're talking, just have me go like, wow, that's interesting. Wow, okay, cool. Yeah.
Just like,
and then like regurgitate like the last like, wow, that sounds like your like school calendar is very boring.
So like a parroting plugin almost.
Yeah, like just to make it sound like I care about what they're saying.
I've patched my brain to parrot your bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, my leg hurts. I am sorry, your leg hurts. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how he ended up with his phenomenal fiance. That's he knows. He knows.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll probably do instruments. I just like artsy stuff,
Yeah.
Just like give me. Can I have all the instruments? Just like I want to know how to play all
You just want
instruments.
to be able to pick up anything. Like, can you
Yeah.
play this? Yes.
Watch me, zither virtuoso.
Yeah.
What is that? Clariothelvangle. I can play that too.
Oh, you mean an udu? Yeah, I'm an expert at udu.
And I can throat sing while playing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the multitonal throat singing would be a cool
Yeah.
talent to learn.
That would be really cool. All the chicks from Sedona who like to play with crystals will be all over me. Like,
Yeah.
could do that throat singing thing again. Oh, I think I just had a spiritual connection with some shit. Woo! If you're just joining us, I am naked from the waist down.
Yeah.
What's
I
next?
just want my arm fixed and earn enough money with the pub quiz.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
What accent was that?
I don't know. Volkswagen.
That's German Yiddish combined. Yeah. So Volkswagens.
Volkswagen.
It's for all the folks.
The folks and their Volks.
And
And
never-
James K. Polks.
What? Who's that? someone.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you got an old Volkswagen, if you got an old Beetle or whatever, you can get a new kit that's from a German company called Snakes R Us. What's it called? E-Classics. No.
E-Up.
What? It's called the E-Up.
Borrowed from the automakers E-Up electricity.
So that's going to be great. And when it gets to America, we could just be like, would you like an electric car? Yep.
Yep. The folks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like,
But this is kind of cool.
would you like to E-Up that car for an additional $100?
About 200 kilometers is the range, and 80 kilometers an hour is going to be the max, or 0 to 80 in, 0 to 80 in 8 seconds. Not the best, but not the worst either. But these old Volkswagens, you can get them really cheap. If you go to Mexico, if you guys are in the U.S., you can get them like $500-600. They still have factories where they crank out the old model because they don't have any ridiculous computerized parts and stuff. So like when you go down there, they're very cheap and easy to maintain. Mm-hmm. Grab one of those and then convert it over. There's a new drivetrain for it. But what other cars are going to be doing this, like Porsche and Jaguar?
A Jaguar?
Other cars like this.
Shoteen says that's one shocking bug. Do you write for us, dude? Wow.
All right, what car would you...
PG Cruiser.
PG Cruiser would be the one that you would convert?
No, fuck no. Those things are hideous.
A Prowler.
Plymouth Prowler.
A Plymouth Prowler?
I'm a proud Plymouth Prowler.
Oh, God.
Person.
If somebody can convert... this is my dream car right here. I don't even like cars, but let me show you guys the dream car right here.
Yeah.
Just make sure no porn comes up because I've got DuckDuckGo and that sometimes doesn't censor everything like it should. Yeah, this 1993 Dream Machine right here. Can anyone convert this to electric for me? I used to have one, but it blew up.
Man.
Look at that thing. So this is my dream car. What's your dream car?
Let's see if we can find a picture of it here.
All right, go ahead and bring it
Okay.
up. To screen. Everyone in the comments, 73 Mustang. Now, the thing about converting an old, car like a 73 Mustang or something, a lot of people like the fact that it sounds like a god-awful motorboat and you can hear it from 2 blocks away. Buick Regal right here.
Oh yeah.
Look so you want an electric one
unlike
of these?
unlike you with your fancy ass BMWs and stuff. This is the kind of shit I grew up driving. That motherfucker right there, except all gray.
All gray.
Yeah, 2-door, digital speedometer, had the seatbelts that went and like took forever and kind of choked you if you had your thing in the wrong.
Was that one of the first cars ever to have the voice if your door was open, it would say, "A door is ajar"?
No,
not one of those.
It would go boom.
It was a newer model Buick that did that.
But yeah, look at this thing. Thank you, Snaggle.
Okay.
Yeah, so this motherfucker.
Oh, look at that black one. Look at that classy right in the middle right there. Oh. Yeah, look at that one.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. Oh, look at that thing.
That's an 87 Buick Regal.
Ooh, get that thing murdered out.
Yeah.
Can you get some hydraulics on that thing?
To have it do the...
It's electric every time you do the hydraulics. Oh, God. What's this show about?
I thought we were going to talk about people being dicks on Twitch.
Yeah, don't abuse your animals.
But here we are being dicks on Twitch.
Where's the animal abuse stuff?
That's way later.
Right, we're going to talk about animal abuse in a minute. And we're going to have some strong opinions about people who abuse animals.
Yep.
But for now, I don't care about that.
Yeah, engineers want to create a peaceful lunar settlement. It won't
boring.
be peaceful.
What's this? You put this on here?
No.
I don't.
You did.
I didn't mean to.
Oh.
All right. How about some auto insurance? Speaking of electric cars.
Yeah.
So in California, Tesla is now an insurance company, and they've got an interesting way to provide insurance. They're saying that it's going to be cheaper than your regular insurance. The quotes have not always shown that, but their insurance company can give you insurance based upon how you drive because there's cameras all over the car, there's sensors all over the car, there's GPS integrated into the car. It's like the most technological car out there. So in order to give you better insurance, you're going to be giving them complete and total surveillance over your vehicle. Now, how do you guys feel about that? Would it, if you get cheaper insurance, will you give all of your driving data and all of your location data to Tesla? Mm-hmm. And I know you guys think Tesla is a benevolent company, but right now Elon Musk wants to make as much money as possible for all of his other endeavors, like getting to Mars and stuff like that. So he has the the satellites that it's going to be doing internet pretty soon, and this is another way for them to generate some income to maybe, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but, maybe that'll be a good way to give them some money for Mars and stuff. But
I got distracted while you were.
How would you?
I saw the phrase. So what if you're a furry and a sadist?
What was that about? I don't even know.
I'd rather pay to be a ghost. What?
I don't even know what's happening in the comments
What
right
have
now.
you become in the chat, you guys?
But the question is, let's say other insurance companies start doing this. They're like, hey, we're going to give you a chip and a couple cameras for your car, and we'll monitor everything you do, and it'll lower the price of your insurance. Or would you be willing to do that? Now, meanwhile, what they're not telling you is they're going to be selling all of your data, especially your location data and stuff, being like, we know this guy went to Walmart 3 times this week. That's valuable data. And we can have little advertisements pop up for you. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, who would pay a little bit more for privacy? Let's say it was an extra $30 a month. Would you pay that if you just
to initiate ghost protocols?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you guys pay that? Anyway.
Sure.
All right, what's next? What is up here? Should we talk about this? Deep fakes? I'm having too much fun talking about not Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook is. Move on. I don't care. Do you care? I don't care. All right.
So this is an interesting study for any of you guys out there following anti-aging and stuff. There's a lot of different things you can take to help DNA repair, but there's already some stuff that's on the shelf. And a recent study at the University of California, Los Angeles, they took growth hormone, and growth hormone can, I guess it can do some things that can, help diabetes along if you're prone to getting it. So they also coupled it with a couple different diabetes medicines.
Diabetes
medicines.
Okay.
Diabetes, like metformin and something else. Now, metformin has already been shown to help with anti-aging, but it's not an over-the-counter drug. So in America, you can't get it. You can go to Canada and other places in the world and get it over-the-counter, but it's you can't just get it here. So they combined all these things together, and after 1 year, the biological age had gone backwards 2.5 years for the people in the study.
Wow.
They didn't have a control. That's the problem. They didn't have a control, but from just, checking their blood, checking the natural biological signs, they say it was about 2.5 years in reverse.
Wow.
Now, growth hormone is not something you should be taking all the time. It can make your bones grow, your jaw get bigger. It can be really bad if you have cancerous cells. It can also create growth in those areas. So growth hormone is not something you want to take, but it just shows you that, we are making some pretty big steps towards anti-aging. If we treat it like a disease, we can cure it.
I would just like to point out that this cell biologist has like a really great superhero alliterative name.
Where is it?
Wolfgang Wagner.
Whoa.
Action scientist Wolfgang Wagner.
And if it's
cures aging.
If he's German.
Yeah.
Wolfgang Wagner. Wolfgang Wagner is here.
Oh shit, that is such a good hero name.
Was ist das? Is Wolfgang Wagner. Like that was an awful
like he would be like an action cell biologist that like uses his knowledge of cell biology to create like cool weaponry and stuff like that and fight German crime.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm super into that actually.
I would pay top dollar.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Guys, if you guys are going to Metro,
Dick Warlock still has the best name.
Dick Warlock. Oh,
Dick
God.
Warlock, yeah.
If you guys are in New York, just a warning, when you guys go to Metro stores, if they offer you a discount, a lot of times they're charging you tax on the original price, not the discounted price. And they've been selling lots and lots and lots and lots of phones as new when they're actually used. So Metro is owned by T-Mobile, and Metro is like, it's usually targeted towards lower income demographics. So it's like, once you're in a lower income demographic, they're like, just take advantage of them.
Yep.
You don't have any money, that's going to fucking cost you.
Yeah, they're using abusive sales tactics is what the city of New York is suing them under.
Yeah.
Abusive sales, like.
Wow, spanning 56 locations. So if you're in New York.
Across all 5 boroughs.
Do not mess around with Metro. Go in there, make sure what you're getting is the real deal. Check the taxes before you pay everything and watch for hidden fees and bullshit. And.
Looking to buy something anyway? Why not go to epicpants.com, where there are tons of things that you can buy that will make your life better.
Yes. Oh, I want to show you guys. So we've also started partnering with some different companies. The first one that we're going to partner with is New Blood Interactive, and they're the guys who make Dusk and a Medieval. And here is our brand new Dusk shirt. Look at that beauty.
Rad.
Different colors there. You guys can get it.
Worthy.
Where's the full picture of it? Yeah, I'll show you the tank top. So I would buy 2 of these.
So you can.
There we go. Look at that
So you
artwork.
can flash your street cred and your guns at the same time.
There you go. We have it in women's as well, with tank top, or I like I wish the men's tank could have the racer back like the women's. It's kind of cool looking. I always thought.
Makes you feel much more like pumping iron. When
Yeah,
it's
like-
got that. Yeah, like
Like 1980s muscle dude, you know.
like,
Even though I'm-
worthy. Oh yeah.
So yeah, guys, check that out. They say thanks to the guys in New Blood for letting us do some official stuff here.
Show off your tribal tats. Yeah.
Exactly. All my tribals. Oh God. I don't miss Florida at all. Every time someone says that, I have Florida flashbacks. And also, we have this in tank top as well,
This
and
is
mug.
my Chinese tattoo. It says YOLO in Chinese.
Is there even a word
I've
for
actually
that?
I've seen like in tattoo studios they have like the Chinese thing for YOLO, and it's like no, just no, please.
Everything is wrong
Yeah.
with this picture. Show you some of our other new stuff here.
I know people will give you money to put anything on their body, but like you should still have a conscience about it. Like
Our Hail Coffee Drink Satan shirt was drawn by Chris
Coffee Drink
Bonnell.
Satan.
Yeah, it's drawn by Chris Bonnell, and that he's the guy who does all the artwork for those Vinder album covers and
Yep.
most of the stuff we've worked on. I don't know. And then this one, bring that up big.
Yeah.
This is a very professional drawing here.
Yep. Spent years honing this drawing.
So someone ordered one of these, the first one, and after the first one's ordered, it goes to a print house, and the print house emailed me and they said, this is way too low quality, we're not printing this. And so I'm arguing with them right now because we have a couple orders on this one, and I'm like, guys, print this, and they're like, no, look at this, it's very low quality. I'm like, that's the fucking point, you idiots. They're like, but look at the words, they're like rough edges, and look at the edges of this, look at this here. And they're like, they don't want to print it.
But
And I'm like, shut the fuck up and print what I tell you to print. So it's gonna get printed, but I had to argue with these guys for like a week. So
I'm sorry, did we pay you to be critics of it, or did we pay you to print the fucking shirts? Pretty sure we paid you to print the fucking shirts.
yeah,
So,
Showteen says ordered mine. Sorry if it took a
Yeah.
few days. I literally had to argue with these people till I
Yeah.
was ready to be like, okay, I'm gonna go with a different company who will print what I tell them to print and not
Yeah.
tell me what I want to print is too low quality, because that's the fucking point. God. Exactly. YouTube knows exactly what I was yelling at these guys. They're like, oh, we have a reputation. I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You're whatever. You're print on demand.
Yeah, like, shut up.
Hey, I love when we get to talk about racial slurs.
Yay.
It just seems like it's every other day now.
Yeah.
How many chances should they get? That's the one. I
Yeah,
wanna know.
so can you imagine how much better our world would be if baseball only had 2 strikes instead of 3?
We wouldn't have to sit through baseball
Because like
games
literally
for 9
the
hours.
3 strike system it seems like it's solely based on the fact that, well, baseball has 3 strikes, let's make a 3 strike system. Like
I think there needs to be some reasonable. There needs to be some, like, I guess, more reasonable and lenient rules. I think for some people. I don't know all the details with things, but like, there are some times when I feel like people say stuff and it's just goofy and silly, and they're not actually trying to be racist. They're just being goofy. So I feel like we need to like loosen up a little bit for some of that stuff. But this guy did call someone else a quote. I'm not even gonna say it because we'll get banned on Twitch.
Yeah.
But we can see it on the screen there. He did call another player that. Mm-hmm. So that's like that when it's directed at someone and it's like supposed to be hateful.
he also, a grown-ass man, used this phrase. This human adult used this phrase as well. So
I mean, the thing is like, I'm kind of like, just let people say whatever the fuck they want, and then I guess Twitch has their guidelines and stuff. Just have a thing on Twitch that's like a thing that pops up on the screen and says, "This person is an asshole. Are you sure you want to watch this crap?" I don't know.
yeah.
Just-
Like, and so now they're kind of like, oh, are we going to ban him? What are we going to do? Maybe we'll ban him for 2 whole days, and that'll show everybody, because Twitch,
I feel like
Twitch is
almost-
like, well, they make us money, though.
I feel like almost anything we've seen on here, Ninja's probably done worse. Like someone could probably
Easily.
find a clip of Ninja doing worse. So I don't know. Yeah, ban everyone or no one. I don't even know. But are we at that point yet? There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
we are.
All right,
so heads up before we get into this. Some of these videos do have people being absolute fucking dicks to animals.
So
If you
this is
can't
another
handle it. Bye.
Yeah. This is another whole cancel culture type thing that's going on right now, where a lot of people are just, people are freaking out. They're like, take down their Twitter account, destroy everything that they've ever done, because this is. Everyone's seen this, right?
Yeah.
This was the first one that came out. Her getting, dumb bitch. She uploaded a video. Accidentally, TMZ edited the hell out of this. She uploaded a video of herself. Well, she can't fucking handle. She can't handle it.
That's her spitting on her dog.
Yeah, over here.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Oh, got him. He's okay because he's into it. That's what she said. No, that's not what she said.
Yeah.
So anyway, like people are freaking out about that. They want all of her stuff canceled. This one happened like a day ago. I don't even know where's the video.
It's the next one. So yeah, this guy, who obviously is very mentally stable because he strangled his dog over losing a Fortnite game.
And everyone wants their channel canceled and all that sort of thing. I don't know if I feel like I would like to beat them up, but everyone's yelling at me online, being like, "Don't beat them up. They were abused as children, so that's why they do this to animals."
That doesn't make it okay.
Okay, you still want to kick their ass?
Yeah.
Like, tell me where he lives. I'll go over there and strangle him.
Yeah.
Unless he's into that, then I won't.
Yep. You shouldn't have a dog.
That's the thing, is I believe that I think people should have second chances, but they should never ever have an animal again.
Yeah.
Like let them stay on Twitch, but someone take away their animals. I mean, like, or else I'll just it's so fucking mad about animals, man.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah. He's subhuman filth, as you
Yeah.
put it.
Yeah,
He
there's-
absolutely is.
It's what's up with recently that dog made him lose.
Yeah.
God, never put Kappa in our. Why is Kappa even our thing? Did Hutch make that happen? I want to make it so we can't have anyone type Kappa ever again. I'm triggered right now.
It's okay.
I can't handle it.
What did you do?
What have you? What just happened?
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
You fucking ruined it all.
I ruined everything.
Jesus.
Just why is everyone abusing their dog? Like, is it all of a sudden and it's showing up so frequently?
Yeah. Look, if you feel like you can't have your dog and you're a Twitch streamer, I will take your dog and I will treat it properly.
It's natural to be frustrated. It's natural to have outbursts. It's natural to just be overwhelmed with stress and anxiety and hit a wall or whatever. You get so mad at something, but the animals don't deserve it. They didn't do anything. So
Yeah. Unless that animal walked up and bit you, you have no reason laying hands on it.
even then, what the fuck were you doing to make that animal want to bite you? Like, come
Yeah.
on.
I mean, this is an animal that will love you unconditionally. So that's super duper unfair to do.
Do this to people.
Yeah.
Go downstairs and find your brother and hit him in the head. And
Yeah.
be like, what was that for? Be like, because I just got killed even though I had the epic or gold weapon or whatever. I
Yeah.
choked on the I choked on the boss of what's that game called? Fortnite. Yeah, the boss. I was fighting the boss of Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite, the end boss on Fortnite.
I choked on the end boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can barely even talk about this without getting angry. So
Yeah.
should they get second chances? I think they should, but I think they should not have animals. That's
Agreed.
That's my stance.
Yeah.
Let them stay on whatever. And cancel culture can fuck off. Just take away their animals. But the cops have got to get involved, so it's got to be severe. So I don't know. Maybe we should start vigilante taking away people's animals.
Heck yeah.
Door to
I mean,
door,
that's
like-
what PETA does, and they're kind of turds about it.
Yeah, but PETA also murders animals like crazy.
That's
like
true.
more than anybody. PETA murders animals all day long
Yeah.
because they have this
Thank
belief.
you. If you can't handle losing, you should not be playing PvP. That would get rid of so many people in PvP, though.
I mean, the dude did get so much shit for it. He deleted his channel, deleted his Twitch account. I mean, Twitter account. He had to he just deleted all of his social media because he fucked up. Anyway. All right. Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's talk about Dungeons and Dragons. It's better again. Okay. I don't care.
Those fucking pop-ups.
Yeah. So there is going to be a like a couple months ago, I showed off the trade paper for the Rick and Morty Dungeons and Dragons crossover. It's official on all ends. So there is going to be a Dungeons and Dragons Rick and Morty crossover adventure that is now up for pre-order right now.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh God. What is he? A half orc or something?
Yeah, he's a half orc rogue.
Wow.
Yeah. 32-page original adventures for level 1 through 3, a 4-panel folding dungeon master screen, 5 ready-to-play characters, and 11 die, which is really cool.
Whiskey or scotch? Bourbon.
Yeah.
Then scotch. Then whiskey. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're all whiskey, but in that order. I don't think I would play it, but it looks interesting. I have a hard time with like a lot of the nerd crossovers,
Yeah.
Where it's just like, hey, let's take some cool pop culture thing that's funny and then throw it into the other thing that's cool.
If it follows the book, the comic story that they did, there's a really fucking cool twist in it that would be a really fun adventure for people that didn't know haven't read it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I
think I'm like too busy like being like, this is silly. We're doing a silly thing. Scotch number 1. Sure.
I just want to smoke weed.
Smoke weed?
Every day.
What's next?
Like Snoop Dogg says. This PC Gamer article.
Hey, how about
that? New Steam library will be coming
take
out.
A look and see what it looks like. I'm already using the new GOG 2.0. If you guys haven't used GOG 2.0, it actually grabs all of the games from all the different libraries and puts them in one beautiful list. We're talking like all your games from Epic and Origin and Uplay and Steam will all be there, available right inside your GOG interface. It's beautiful.
I want that.
But there's another way you can do it. I'll show you that in just a second. But first, we'll take a look at the new Steam layout.
Which everyone is saying looks like Netflix.
Yeah.
Which it kind of does.
I mean, if it's anything that will remind me of some games that I've purchased and then forgotten about, like seeing them in a different way or organizing things in a different way, that might look pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
you can make collections and stuff like that and have everything listed by categories.
Take a look at the next tab. This is something that's really cool. Now, this is a fan-made tool you can grab on GitHub, but scroll down, there's a link to the actual page where we can see what it is. It's the grid database. So check this out. This will go and allow you to import your games into your Steam library so you can take advantage of all the Steam features like big picture mode and the Steam overlay, the Steam controller support and that sort of thing. But scroll up a little bit, right there, yeah. Show this, there we go. So this little GIF right here is showing that you can import games from your Epic launcher, from whatever. It just pulls them in, and then you can go and using their grid feature, you can select between multiple different, little thumbnails and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Or you can even set your own thumbnails, and then it'll all be inside your Steam library, which is really handy if you're someone who just loves your freaking hot DRM and refuses to move to the far superior GOG service that has no DRM. So if you're just a Steam fanboy and you love all those 15 Steam features that you mention over and over and over again but hardly ever use, then this is for you, and you guys can circle jerk all night. Link to this, it's steamgriddb.com. Steamgriddb.com, all one word. Get it going, guys.
Can we put the link in the chat?
Yeah, we can put the link in the channel. We'll grab it over there. I'm actually going to download this myself.
Yeah, me too.
For the times that I do have to have Steam open, it's nice to have everything in one
link
place.
Link in the chat for you.
There you go.
Woo!
Download that. Yeah.
What else we got?
All right, what's next? This is all you. I don't know anything about this.
Yeah. I just want to know who else is going to play Animal Crossing. Man, I'm super stoked about 2077. I'm stoked about all these awesome action games coming out. Children of Morta just came out, and I'm super stoked about running through and slashing shit up. But then I see this, and I'm like, I can't wait to build my island. It's gonna be so it's just so peaceful and relaxing, and
it's so cute and kawaii. Even the trees are cute. I can't handle when it's too cute.
It's just
with that butterfly fluttering by.
Who else is gonna play this aside from me?
Anybody?
I know Hutch will.
Hutch will be into this?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! What's next? I brought up the list. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Something a little darker.
Yep.
Make me happy. Animal Crossing causes violence.
Animal Crossing causes violence to animals. I can't tell you how many times I've hit an animal in Animal Crossing with a net and then gone out and actually re-imitated that on real animals.
Yeah. I'm glad that
Yeah.
I'm glad that at least some violence has come from that.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch this at home because I whenever I know that I'm going to play a game, I don't really want too much given away. So I'm not going to watch this with audio.
This is a pretty nice, just kind of view of a lot of scenes and stuff, of a lot of the scenery that's going to be
This
involved.
is now
It just
number 2
looks-
on my list right now.
What's number 1 on your list?
Vampire Bloodlines 2. And number 3 is Cyberpunk. But this is number 2 on my list.
This is number 1 on my list, actually.
number 1.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this.
What is it on your list? Is it number 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah.
It cannot be anything other than 1, 2, or 3.
I'm also really excited about Atomic Heart.
Atomic Heart looks
Yep.
pretty cool, but I thought that was canceled.
Was it?
I thought it was.
Did I miss that cancellation?
I thought
thing?
it was just like it came out that like, oh, by the way, this was just a really cool demo.
Yeah, like you, I try to like not find a lot of information on stuff because I don't want things spoiled. So if it is, yeah.
So Outer Worlds, the reason that I'm waiting for this one more than anything else is because the guys behind Fallout New Vegas, Obsidian, the guys behind the original Fallout, a lot of those guys are the ones writing the story for this. They write really quirky stories and really interesting characters that, you know, have a lot going on, but also they're not afraid of dark
Look at that
material.
back scratcher he's got.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I like the fact that they're just not afraid of weird and dark material. And that's, you know, I feel like CD Projekt Red, they like to get into dark material, right? But a lot of times it feels forced. Like it's like, I raped my daughters and killed my wife, and it's just, oh, this is fucking dark. But these guys, it's just like, I don't know, it's weird and quirky, but still dark. And
but
they're
not like
not afraid of it, yeah.
But not like Borderlands goofy.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's goofy in the sense that like the characters are quirky. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'll have an insane character or just a character with very weird motives and a very weird backstory. And it's inventive is the word I'm looking for. You
There
know?
you go.
And sometimes you get that feeling with this that like, oh, this is so like just special and enchanting, even though it's, you know, whatever. That's why I'm looking forward to this. But Bloodlines is still, way up there. All right, what's next
I'm
here?
also looking forward to Pokemon, but that's because I'll buy it even if it's garbage.
For some reason, I got like so like, yeah, excited about this. But then I was like, wait a minute, I don't even have a Switch. Wait a minute, I've already played this game all the way through. You know, like
Wait a minute, why am I excited about this? I need to go
excited-
lay down and reassess myself.
I'm excited about this because now every other RPG on the Switch can be no higher than number 2.
That's true.
That's that's just it. So if you guys have Switch and you don't have a computer that can play this, even though most computers can play this, you probably want to grab Divinity Original Sin 2, and it'll be the best RPG on Switch. I don't know if they'll do any better. I don't consider Zelda an RPG, by the way. I consider it an action-adventure game
There you go.
so, with RPG elements, but Zelda would be up there too. A lot of people are having mixed feelings about this. I've seen a lot of hate.
Yeah, how are you feeling about it?
Multiplayer, hell yeah.
I'm into it. I'm super into it.
The thing about this is that I don't think a lot of people understand. They're worried that it's going to take away from the single-player side of the game, and I don't think it will. I think CD Projekt Red is big enough that they can have an entirely separate team just working on the netcode and the multiplayer features and stuff like that. And they haven't really gone into what it's going to be like. You know, is it going to let you join in with a single-player campaign? I don't know.
And it's going to be post-launch too. It's not going to be right off the bat, so it's not like, you know.
Are we going to have like a separate world we can run, or a separate instance of the world we can run around in? Can we do missions together? Is it going to be a co-op, or is it, you know, like
Cyberpunk
Did it say like
Legends, like,
scroll down?
are we
Did it say like if it's going to be co-op or whatever? Keep on going down. I don't remember. It doesn't really not enough details. I don't know. There's a lot of could decide. You know, they
as
could
such,
do
there's
this.
no word yet on what it would look like.
Yeah. So I guess I'm
Look at
gonna,
that Akira bike.
Yeah, it's an Akira Tron bike right there.
Yeah.
That's a future bike. That's what they look like. All of them.
All of them look like they're an Akira.
Speaking of CD Projekt Red.
That's also.
Yeah, well, there's going to be now 2 CD Projekt Reds, one working on future Cyberpunk games and one working on future Witcher games. So they have 2 games being developed, 2 tracks at the same time. So if you're excited about either universe, then there's going to be more. So what do they say over here in the comments about this?
When does gamers were not skeptical about STH?
What's STH? Should I know what STH is?
When does gamers were not skeptical about STH?
What's STH? Help.
I
Should I know what this is? It feels like it should be obvious.
give us a. Throw us a bone here.
Stone Temple Harlots.
Yeah.
That old, I don't know.
Something.
So are people sad about Ikumi Nakamura leaving Bethesda before Ghost whatever Ghost Wires or whatever?
Ghostwire, yeah.
Before that is even out. Are people sad about this? I don't know. I kind of feel like it might be cool because she said, hey, hit me up on LinkedIn if you want to work together. So maybe she'll end up doing something extremely creative and without much of a limit, doing some indie stuff. I feel like Bethesda probably didn't use her to her full potential. Even maybe they did. I don't know.
STH means something, apparently.
Oh. Why wouldn't it be SMTH? I don't know.
Or...
Yeah, I should hit her up and be like, hey, you want to help us with our zero budget?
Yeah. How would you like to work for a no-name studio with zero budget?
You know, if she said yes, it'd be like, oh, wait a second, we now have budget all of a sudden. Everyone will be throwing money at us, and I'll be like, guys, sorry, streams are now going to be just us trying to make games. That's it. Nothing else.
And her coming on and saying spooky every now and then.
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah.
She'll just lean into the side of the camera and go, spooky, and then disappear.
Yep.
And everyone will go, oh my God,
And we'll go, here's your paycheck.
So fucking cute.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. Put it on Kotaku right now.
Ah! Yeah.
Yeah. That's how the internet works, guys. In case you're just joining us on the internet. All right, let's see how fucked up Portland is this week.
Here we go.
Thanks to our sponsors.
Thanks for
Whoever they are.
Portland Shit Show.
Have you looked at any of this yet?
Nope. Here we go. Police to 154th and Sandy. Caller reporting of a subject on the corner going crazy, described as a white male covered in feces. Great.
Whose feces is the question?
This is just beautiful. Okay. Police to Portland Luggage, Northwest 4th. Caller reporting a known subject is chasing pedestrians around with a large stick. Again.
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 All right, we're getting WD-40 for your chair as soon as this is over. That thing is rocking.
In the
All
free
right.
world, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's next?
Okay, police to city center parking report of a male on the first floor threatening staff, described as a white male in cutoff jeans and a bomber jacket. Subject says he's in a gang.
Oh, because he's wearing a bomber jacket.
Yeah, and when you mess with the Jets, you mess with them for life. Yeah, ugh.
Oh, God. When you're yep.
Okay, here we go. Portland police to a family disturbance on North Mohawk Ave. 10-year-old caller reporting mom, dad, and uncle are all fighting each other. One armed with a shovel, one has a pick, and one has a chair. Who do you think would win?
Oh, shit, that's like an epic cage match right there.
Okay.
The pick is going to win.
I mean, shovel has distance. Shovel has definitely more range than the other two.
Yeah. If the shovel can keep the other ones at bay by swinging to keep them back, and it lands one hit, then the shovel can win. But the pick has the serious damage potential.
But let's not rule out the chairperson. They didn't say what kind of chair. If it's like a WWE folding chair thing, like
Yeah.
But if they're like picking up an entire lazy boy or something, like that person's gonna win. They're like, just come close and I'll drop it. Like, yeah, they're winning.
Recline in this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man,
Shovel Knight.
You're talking about Chairface Chippendale. Is the name of the tick villain. Thank you.
They can drive through.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well
Doctor.
then. And it's on Mohawk Avenue. How much more epic? I mean, you can't even write this kind of stuff for movies.
And a chair. Okay. Report of a male in the corner drinking alcohol and exposing himself. Boring. Keep up with the rest of Portland, sir.
Yeah, that's like everywhere, all the time.
Okay. Here's more animal abuse. Report of a male beating a dog with a baseball bat. 4 other guys now tackling the suspect. Several police units responding. It was 8 hours ago. We can't go hunt them down.
So much aggression could be relieved.
Okay. Report of a subject to Deschutes Brewery. Report of a subject swinging a knife, threatened employees, and asked for a cigarette. In that order. Described as a white male with a floral hat and a clown mask. I wouldn't want to give you a cigarette either, dude.
I don't know. Maybe do give him a cigarette. Mm-hmm. I mean, He's not asking for money or anything. He just wants a cigarette.
Here to the East Bank Esplanade near the Steel Bridge. Report of suspicious circumstances. Caller reporting a pile of jugs and bottles on the walking path, all filled with an unknown liquid. Sounds like a neckbeard just cleaned out their bedroom.
Oh. Laid it in the middle of the East Bank Esplanade. Mm-hmm. That's gross.
We got report 238th and Sandy, report of a male dancing in the street blocking traffic.
Just run him over.
Police back to the dancing guy, as they wrote. Male subject is now near 141st and Sandy, blocking traffic, dancing in the street, and dancing in the street.
Someone get out of your fucking car and kick his ass. What the hell?
Subject is now wearing a red thong and has his pants around his ankles.
Somebody get out and beat if that happened, I would get out and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, why not? Well, yeah.
Yesterday I punched someone's window. It was pretty funny. I'm in the street, right? And there's this guy stopped in the street looking at his GPS, like doing this, but he stopped in the street. Mm-hmm. And someone is trying to pull out of a parking spot, and they're like, pop, 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 pop.
Excuse me, sir,
and, like,
could you please?
He was oblivious. So I, like, stopped, got out of my car, ran up, and just punched his window twice, and he was like, oh! And I was like, what the fuck? And, he moved, he got out of the way at that point, but, like, he was just sitting there blocking traffic, looking at his, like, I got up to his window, and he was, like, scrolling through his GPS trying to find something. But he stopped in the road.
Of course, because why wouldn't you?
So I was like, people get out, just, if that happens, get out of your car and knock them out. Come on, West Coast. Jesus.
Report of reckless driving, vehicle speeding, female on the roof of a gray van, car surfing.
Awesome.
Great.
Why don't we see this stuff? God damn.
Okay, to the Skidmore Fountain. Okay, report of a suspicious subject, male with no pants. Subject also has a bunch of needles and a kitchen knife.
Kinky.
Update on the Skidmore Fountain. Units arriving. Officer reports that the subject is done cleaning himself in the fountain and is leaving the area.
Well, then where did all the needles and knife come in?
Yeah.
Was he also cleaning his needles? And I don't understand.
Here is police to 4800 block of the Northeast 14th. Report of a suspicious subject, male outside caller's house singing. Caller left the house on foot. Singer now following the caller around, aggressively singing at them.
It's a singing telegram. Just give him $1. It'll be over.
Here we go.
How does all this happen in a week?
Yeah, caller to the Red Robin on Northeast Grand. Yum. Caller reported a subject repeatedly trying to sneak into the closed restaurant through a delivery door. Subject has been caught and removed multiple times, but keeps sneaking back in.
What is he doing?
There is nothing good at Red Robin that would be good enough to be worth trying to sneak the fuck in there.
Oh, I mean, especially not in Portland where we have like real hamburgers and stuff. Like you could go across the street to a food truck and get like a designer hamburger, you know?
Yeah. Okay, police to Carl's Jr. on Southeast Rhine Street report of a suspicious male described as a white male covered in tattoos but nothing else.
Tattoos count as clothing in Portland.
Yep.
And I believe you're allowed to be nude but not lewd in the city, but they may have been changing that because of tourism where people show up and they're like,
yeah,
hey, we shouldn't be naked, but we're allowed to.
Red Robin Robber. Red Robin Hood.
The Red Robin Hood.
Police.
No. This Little Red Robin Hood.
This next one, I just want to see. I want to see the footage of this one.
All right.
Police in foot pursuit of a male suspect who's fleeing the area on a scooter. Officer calling for more units.
It's only a matter of time before I accidentally kill someone on a scooter. There have been 2 close calls already where people on scooters, they've got the electric scooters and you can rent them. So you don't actually have to know how to drive them. You just go rent them and pay like $3 and you rent it for an hour. And they're electric, so people drive and they forget how to stop them. And people like swerve out into traffic. And like one guy went over he tried to stop himself and like slammed into the ground right in front of my car. It's like, I'm going to kill one of these guys accidentally and then be late for something and be upset.
Wow, these are... what the fuck is wrong with Portland? Yeah, you're right. Sour Stars. Portland is a shithole.
Should show.
Yeah.
For sure.
Here's... meanwhile, in Washington County, Southwest Murray and Walker, male in a tutu playing with a dead rat in the road.
And that's one of the guys that all the Proud Boys came here to get in their face of.
Okay.
They can't handle these tutu boys.
Man, September 5th was just awful. Okay. Police to Home Depot in Jansen Beats report of a known shoplifter named John who was putting power tools in his suitcase and is now blocking the door with said suitcase and not letting people exit. That's not how you shoplift, but okay. Let's see. Portland info call.
Now you're trapped.
Yeah. Report of a Lyft driver in a Nissan Sentra that crossed into the bicycle lane multiple times and almost hit parked cars and bicycles. 1 star.
Fixed.
Yep.
Yep. Fixed.
Let's
Wow.
see.
A tool guy. What the hell? Is that it?
These are just car accidents. Male with handgun. That's boring. Report of a male yelling racial slurs causing a disturbance. That, again, police to the Overlook TriMet Max platform on Northern State. Report of a male yelling racial slurs and causing disturbance. Punch him the fuck out.
Yeah, knock him out.
Yeah.
Unless he's the biggest guy there, then it's like, well,
Yeah.
get 6.
Punch him the fuck out. Here on August 31st, police to Northwest Fifth and Flinders report of 5 transients fighting with knives.
See,
Avoid the area.
the transients know how to do it.
Yeah.
They don't mince words; they mince knives.
Yeah.
They mince each other's
They
meats.
don't even bother with shovels and picks and chairs.
Oh God, it's going down. Transient fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't say bum fight in Portland. It's bum is a bad word now. I argued with a cop about this. Even the cops kept correcting me. I said homeless guy, and the cop said transient, and I said, yeah, the homeless guy. He goes, no, the transient, and I was like, oh, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
yeah. See you.
That does it for
see you in the
for
morning.
this. We'll see you guys next week.
Or will we?
It's not coming over to my side. It's just covering you. Come on, get over here. Thank you. God damn.